Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for watching. It's me, Ben, with Maker Decor. For today's video, it's gonna be a little different. I've gotten some requests over the time that we've had this channel. It's been a little over a year, and they kind of want to see what's the shop look like. I'm constantly updating the shop and changing it. I don't know, it's a problem. But it's the end of the year, 2022, and just kind of behind the scenes of what we use. All right. Let's get started. So first, I'm actually in a garage. It's a small one-car garage. As you can see, here's my garage door. This is, I insulated myself and kind of just painted a little bit. Right next to that is the wall. You kind of see a little bit. You'll see I actually use Ryobi in Milwaukee a lot. One of the main reasons I switched to Ryobi is just because I've gotten so many requests on like what tools I use. And a lot of the tools I use are Milwaukee. But because I used to do a lot more construction type of work, so they're definitely built to be out on a construction site and take that abuse over and over. But you definitely pay for the price for that. They're not cheap at all. But a lot of the stuff we build here and a lot of stuff I've been building for the past year and a half is more decorative in nature. Why pay for a drill that's over $300 when I can get one for $59.99 and it's gonna do the exact same thing for the stuff I do, which is more decorative builds, and we're cutting and drilling 1/2-inch plywood, 3/4 plywood. It's not gonna run into a problem. I'm not drilling through concrete here, so definitely the way to go. All right, so just a quick rundown. This is a Husky desk that I got. This is actually the one that raises up, so if I need to, I can bring it out and raise it up to my height. Circular saw, got a track saw, jigsaw, impact drill, drill, router. I got my hot glue gun, some glue sticks, some scissors. Use scissors a lot. Some cutters, and then here some tape. Some command hooks I use a lot. Here I got a project that I've been working on. I'm trying to figure out how to cut a stamp on a CNC. I already tried it. I'll show you in a second. It failed. Here's from that failed stamp I made. For one, I forgot to mirror the object and make it in reverse. So when I stamped it, it's backwards. It wasn't clean enough. So definitely I still got more practice on that. So these are my ear protection. I know I get a lot of questions about these. Why am I always wearing them? Even when I'm not building anything. They're actually Bluetooth. So they're hooked up to my phone and I can just kind of hear any phone calls, messages, or answer anything a lot easier. This is actually the back of my CNC. I got some wrenches, Allen wrenches. And poke through here. Alright, now the Milwaukee side. Alright, so this is kind of the original workbench that you originally saw me. I had over a year and a half ago. I had a workbench here, a drill press, a miter station all right here, and tools, batteries, chisels, sander, drill, impact wrench. I got my circular saw, but I keep it with the metal blade. So I have one with the metal blade, one with the wood cutting blade. My Milwaukee jigsaw people ask about a lot. This thing sucks. Those are my work in progress project. I'm opening up a website so I can kind of sell some of the stuff that people are really wanting. One of the biggest hurdles with that is shipping. Shipping a big old marquee, shipping anything that's big, and most of the stuff we build is decorative, larger items. It can be very expensive and almost not even worth it to. It's almost the same price. So you'll see online if you try to order backdrops from people, they're anywhere from like $300, $400, $500 to $1,000, and then they want almost double that for shipping. So you're just like, why am I going to pay $500 to ship something I'm buying for $300? So I'm trying to work on a little do-it-yourself. So that's kind of what this is. This actually breaks all apart where it folds flat. So I've built this a couple of different times and definitely just kind of working out the kinks, but it's pretty much there. It's just like this, where all these come together. All you would need to do is add some glue and some nails and tack that in. All the measurements and everything should line up right. Lots and lots of spray paint. It's 4 cans back that way up there. To the right of the Milwaukee tools, come into like a little workstation I have here. My first aid section, plus also a little coffee section I have here. Just random stuff. First aid, band-aids, liquid bandage, antibiotic, burn cream, never know. So a little Keurig I have here, some coffee, non-dairy, sugar, some cafe. Alright, the next section I have is kind of newly built. This is the wall I built to kind of hold any signs or anything I make from the CNC. I wanted it hanging, and I was like, how can I make that look good but functional? So it was kind of what I came up with. I painted these copper, but really they're just, I didn't want to spend the money to buy copper. They're just PVC pipes. A couple of bucks to make all this stuff. I don't know, probably around 50 bucks or something. It's just PVC pipe, half inch. Came out really nice, so I don't know if you have something in mind. And it really went well against the matte black wall. Getting everything ready, making sure I have everything exactly the way I want it. And then if you turn from this wall this way, this is actually my back wall. I have this matte black, and this is where I film a lot of stuff. There's some packaging that I'm kind of working on getting my packaging right, so I've been cutting that stuff up and trying to figure out how to package stuff. And then if you look up, I have a little paper roll that I've been using. That's pretty good. I got it on Amazon. I think the white paper, I paid like 80 bucks for it. The little holders on the corners, they were like 40 bucks. But definitely love the way it came out. I was scared it wasn't going to be strong enough to hold, but no, it worked out great. Let me show you. All right, so it comes on with this little lever here, and kind of roll it. It gives me a clean white backdrop to kind of build my stuff off of. That's pretty neat. So definitely love the way that came out. If we turn this way, this is actually my little workstation right here. So with this is actually a work in progress. So again, I'm working on getting everything ready for the website, and so this is kind of my shipping station. My tape, I got some shipping label, I got a thermal printer, some other stuff, some branding stuff that I'm gonna put inside the packages, thank you cards and everything, some poly bags that I'm still working with, what's gonna be the best way to ship. So these large ones, then I have like extra large ones. Oh, I have my little weigher, so whenever I can weigh something before I send it to like UPS or whatever. There's electronic scissors. Pretty good. This is kind of where I'm at a lot of the time. It's for the CNC, most of the stuff. I also answer any emails or anything y'all send. It's usually on here. This stuff is built mainly for the CNC and the 3D printer right next, most frequently for that stuff. I have against the wall, just scissors, knife, calipers, measuring tape. This thing is really neat too because it actually folds away. Hey. So I never really know what I'm gonna be doing, and so I really did want something foldable, and I had the extra room, so it was pretty easy just to kind of make like a little spacing where I can pull it in and out. And then I ordered these off of Amazon. I think they're for shelving, but work out great. These open up. That's my CNC stuff. 3D printing stuff is in here. This is actually my CNC machine. It is a Onefinity Journeyman. Definitely it's been a great tool, learning a lot with it. Pretty easy to pick up. Below that I have my 3D printer. It's an X-Max. I don't think I've shown a lot of 3D printing projects that I've tried them. Probably because most of those are fails. I always try to figure out like, what can I 3D print that'll work, that can help me out a lot. I 3D printed these. Like, what are those? I had an idea and I was like, what if I could make those aluminum framings like from Home Depot into stands? Instead of ordering them, I can make whatever designs I want by just having different connection types. So that's what these are. Let me show you. So this is the randomness that I always try to think. And so I'm like, man, if I get a bunch of different shapes like this, I can make squares, triangles, whatever random shape I want to make. I can just 3D print that, buy a couple of these, and then just put them together whatever shape I want. Saves me a lot of money, gives me a lot of room for options. But this is just a test piece, and I don't know, it's something I haven't worked on in a long time. You'll see one project. I got like 75 other projects that I've tried and failed, or tried and I didn't like, or I'm still working on. This one's on the back burner for a while. I don't really have time to mess with it. I made LED lights. Put my tools in there. It changes the color of the light. Red. So let's see. Yeah. Pwncnc. It's my spindle, my probe right there. I got my water lines. It's a water cooled spindle. And then if you saw earlier, that was the backing. It's actually hooked up to a shop vac down here. It's hooked into there. It's soundproofing. Works pretty good. My 3D printer. And then this is hooked up to my shop vac. So if I can turn on my shop vac here and shut it off. Works out pretty good to have it separated. Controller, my TV. I guess this is the box that runs it. This runs my spindle. These have everything turning on. So this is my spindle. This is CNC. This is the water pump. This is the TV. Boom, boom. Let's see, it's starting to start up. I got a little eye wash station, just in case I ever get something I'd rather wash it off. Gotta keep safe. Square, got a ladder. And then up there is mainly storage. So all here is storage, and that's why I have the ladder. And here's some more, the value of the 3D printed parts. And this is great to clean your hands after working with anything.